Hello? I'm going to take the day off. I have to be at a funeral.
I know he's lying.
I got this letter when I had to be off because of a funeral. I'm going to sue you.
Huh? Trouble Busters!
Kevin, you made a mistake with this document.
What?
I'm telling you, it's fine. I'll take care of it. Thanks for taking care of it.
Huh.
My name is Alan. I'm a good man looking for a girlfriend who's recently been assigned to be a new hire trainer. This man who's been giving trouble to his boss is Kevin, who's 50. I thought he was doing okay, although he seems a bit different. Thank you for calling Trubbus Company. This is Alan from Admin Department.
This is Kevin. I need to be off to attend my aunt's funeral.
I see. I'm very sorry to hear that. Please take good care of yourself.
Thank you for calling Trubbus Company. I have to attend my uncle's funeral.
Do I hear laughter?
I'd be glad to attend the funeral to support you. Would you tell me when and where the funeral is taking place? Hello? I'm going to take the day off. I have to be at a funeral.
I know he's lying.
Are you sure you're going to be at a funeral?
He's drinking beer.
Okay, bye now.
Was this because I didn't train him right? I trusted Kevin, and I never thought he'd do this. Where did it go wrong? The way I talk? My tone? The way I followed up? No, I shouldn't have been simply kind to him when I trained him. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters!
I got this letter when I had to be off because of a funeral. I'm going to sue you.
Huh?
This is Sarah from the Labor Department.
I'm here to investigate the matter that Kevin has reported.
You said that you had to be at a funeral, but precisely whose funerals were they?
My uncle and my aunt, and my uncle and my aunt's funerals.
Tom and Jerry and Tom and Jerry? Oh, that's a little too many. Anyways, I'm here to hear your side of the story.
First of all, we had to investigate things on our end before we sent that notice of termination. We looked into the time off that you've taken.
What?
Kevin, you only had one funeral for one aunt, right?
Huh?
Do you have anything to say about this?
Well, it's not what it looks like. My wife's sister's husband's mother's relative was the one who passed away, and I wasn't lying.
Is that even a relative?
I made sure I took photos, too. Here.
What? The signage shows that the deceased were different people. Was he telling the truth?
Besides, you should have made an opportunity for me to explain things before you processed the termination. It's illegal for you to send me this notice of termination before you even talk to me. Right, Sarah?
Yes, that's right. Unless the proper steps have been taken, the company will be liable for this illegal termination.
Alan, you seem to be too young to know any of this. As you said earlier, you need to first investigate the employee in question. You then need to provide an opportunity for the employee to provide their explanation. You would then issue the notice of termination after discussing it among the board, and then you would need to inform the employee of the verdict and make it public information among the company. Right, Sarah?
Yes, just as I said. So, I was informed that you haven't followed those steps, but is this true?
That's not true! He never picked up any of our calls! We left a voicemail to tell him that we'd be sending the notice unless we heard back from him, but he never called us back!
I was too busy at the funeral, so I couldn't pick up the calls.
I even went to your house, but you weren't there!
All my relatives lived far away, so we had to make overnight trips to attend all those funerals.
Ugh. He keeps giving excuses, but I'm not going to give up. In that case, why did you choose not to tell me when and where the funeral was taking place?
We wanted to keep the funeral small and private, and we refused to take any condolence gifts, too.
Refused to take any condolence gifts? Why would he do that?
People nowadays don't want other people getting in the way of saying the final goodbye to their family members. You're younger than me, and you should know how things are nowadays.
How are you going to explain the laughter?
What?
I heard some laughter from a comedy show in the background when you called me first.
You're wrong! I'm sure it was my nieces and nephews.
But isn't it just strange that you had to be at different funerals for 20 consecutive days? Besides, if it's your aunt or uncle's funeral, you would typically only get 1 day.
I used to get 7 days off no matter whose passing it was. Things are tough nowadays, huh?
That's not the point. Being off for 20 days and not even charging your cell phone is just impossible.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had my phone out for repair.
That's too much of a coincidence to believe. I know you're lying.
I don't care what you say, but it's the truth. Oh, I guess this ultimately proves that I wasn't lying. You can't argue with me.
Oh, damn it.
If you don't want me to sue you, I need you to report to your boss that everything was your misunderstanding. I also need you to make sure that I never took those 20 days off. Life is too easy.
I know I'm supposed to be happy for winning this, but how should I say it? This guy is a jerk.
Now let's go talk to Sam.
Why is this happening? Am I the one who's getting busted?
Alan, hurry up!
No.
Alan?
Maddie! Travis!
Why are you being so quiet? Get it together.
Don't you forget that you're doing this for us, too!
I'm sorry, but I can't beat him with this argument.
Here's a post from 20 days ago.
What? Oh my God!
I wasn't going to say anything until his termination was public information, but I know he's been having fun the last 20 days. Look at him. He doesn't look sorry or grieving at all.
Well, maybe he booked that hotel just so he doesn't call trouble to his relatives?
Do you really think he'd do that?
What? Oh my God, was he tanned because...
Because he was skiing.
What? Hello? Yes. Really? Well, I'm not going to forgive him, no matter what.
Hey there, Sam.
Hello there.
Good to see ya.
I'm sorry to disturb you guys, but I'm here to talk about this document.
Oh, about that?
This is Sarah from the Labor Department. You better choose your words carefully.
Kevin here has reported to us that you have not followed the proper steps.
That's not true. We followed all proper steps.
What?
Because you never picked up our calls, we made sure we sent written notices 3 times, all 3 days apart from each other.
Is this true, Kevin?
Well, I haven't checked my mail in a while, but just because I took some time off that was longer than I should have, you guys are all making such a huge deal.
You might think so, but...
Right? So I know you guys made a mistake. Now I need you to make sure you pay me for the last month, okay? Okay?
That's not gonna happen.
What? What do you mean by... Oh, you're reinstating my position, right? I don't mind coming back to work starting tomorrow.
That's not going to happen either.
What the heck? I'm done talking to you. Leave this room now.
Now, this is where we start this conversation.
Why are you acting like this?
Sam, about the phone call, is it true that you were able to confirm? Yup, it's all good to go.
Huh.
And...
Oh my God!
Kevin, I need you to explain this to me.
Oh, I have no idea. I made sure I threw them away.
And I picked them up every time you threw them away.
Why the heck did you do that? Besides, how did you even notice? I made sure no one was around.
You should have known that we have surveillance cameras in this office.
Oh!
You were into footage! After receiving the money at the accounting department, you were stealing the expense report after they were gone for the day, and you were throwing them away after you were done with them.
Cameras? Are you talking about those round things, huh?
Kevin, what have you done?
Oh, this doesn't necessarily mean that I committed these acts.
How can you still say that when there is so much evidence? Don't tell me that you're trying to get away by saying that you never knew that this was something you shouldn't have done.
When I was younger, there was something called the gray zone.
How much longer are you going to talk about when you were younger? We're in the 21st century. That's right, 21st century.
Some things never change no matter what century we're in.
You can't get away by saying that.
But you never know that I might not be guilty of this.
Oh, you are indeed guilty of this, and we all know it.
Huh?
Because of the loss of expense reports, there should have been excessive cash on hand, which never happened. While the expense reports that you've thrown away are completely matching in their amounts. At first, this would have been against our company policy, but this makes it official that you've committed embezzlement.
You gotta be kidding me! I've been spending all that money and there's nothing illegal about it!
No? You never even had a business meeting, right? Not even that, but you barely use the computer.
You said I should click, so that's why I've been clicking things.
And when I asked you to send the document to our clients, you didn't know how to write the address. I told you to write to, and you wrote want to instead.
That's because you suck at teaching me.
Even putting that aside, you wash your personal clothes with the company's laundry machine, you eat other people's food in our common refrigerator. You have no common sense.
It's a common fridge. We share everything in there, right?
No, it even had the owner's name on it. It clearly belonged to someone else.
I don't care. If they didn't want me eating it, they shouldn't have kept it there.
Ew, he's the type of person I can't coexist with.
Anyways, going back to the subject, the last few expense reports that you've submitted were clearly for your Hokkaido trip, right?
Secret hack! Free vacation trips!
What secret hacks are you talking about? You just used the company's expenses. Hold on! How did you know my YouTube channel? You shouldn't have expected us to not know. You even exposed your face to the public. I have more for you. When you commit embezzlement, you can be sentenced to up to 10 years of imprisonment without having the chance of paying the penalty.
10 years? But I'm already an old man.
Someone like you deserves to be in prison for more than 10 years.
Oh, don't say that. I thought you were supposed to be on my side.
I can't possibly help you.
Oh, no!
You'll have a criminal record. We'll be notifying your family about this. You don't have a bright future ahead of you.
You're kidding me!
Now, we're done with 2 topics, but you haven't apologized even once. What would you like to do?
What would I like to do? What do you mean?
You're gonna end up humiliating yourself in front of everyone. Are you okay with that?
Of course not!
In that case, you should turn yourself in.
No way!
You'll be publicly arrested then.
Arrested? Wait, what? Wait, hold on! Are you really going to report me to the police for embezzlement?
We have no hesitation.
Hesitate?
I'm sorry to add more to what you already have, but I'm also going to be filing a report against you that you provided false information to the Labor Department, too.
What? Why?
Why not? You wasted our time by making a false report.
Oh, please, I need you to be on my side, Sarah.
Don't even think that I would ever be on your side. The things that I hate the most are, first, unjustness, second, unfairness, and third, selfishness. Well, that's exactly who Kevin is.
Oh, shut up, you guys. Look, Back in the day, the oldest person used to be at the highest level of the hierarchy. But look at you guys. You can't talk to me like that without knowing how things were rough back in those days. I don't want you kids treating me like this.
You need to first understand where you stand right now.
Oh, shut up. Alan, this was all your fault.
What? Me?
That's right. This was all because you didn't train me, right? But you shamelessly corner me like this without even considering the fact of how poorly you trained and guided me.
A shameless man calling someone else shameless.
Oh, shut up. Besides, have you guys ever thought about how I feel? Do you even realize how hard it is to work in a place where only the young kids are working when you're already old? You might have worked here longer than me, but I've lived a lot longer than any of you. But you guys keep saying these things to me. I can't possibly listen to younger kids like you.
Why didn't you just choose to apologize from the very beginning then?
What?
If you don't want us telling you these things, why didn't you fix yourself before we had to tell you? If only you were willing to fix yourself, I would've...
I don't care what you say. Besides, I don't like the fact that you guys are dyeing your hair all those different colors. I also hate the fact that you're my boss, even though you're younger than me.
Kevin was taken away by the security officers while he was ultimately picked up by the police. He went straight behind bars. He told the police officers that it was us, the younger kids' fault that this has all happened. I don't think he's sorry for anything. Although he has nothing to do with me at this point, I hope he spends his time behind bars realizing his sins and fixing himself. I wonder how much time it will take him, but at least he has 10 years to do that. About a month after that incident, we decided to have a barbecue party among our colleagues. Everyone, including guys and girls, young and old, are all having fun today. I'm hoping that I make a girlfriend, too. Trouble Busters!